Hey, my name is Stephanie, and yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Recently, something horrible happened to me. I was kidnapped for 2 days, and I'm pretty sure it was my teacher's fault, but nobody believes me. But I can tell you what, our creepy history teacher was the one to blame. I don't exactly have any evidence, but there are some shards of memories that will randomly pop up and invade my mind. The doctors keep saying that it means nothing. Maybe my brain just replaced the images of my kidnapper with the image of my least favorite person. One of the psychologists even says that brains are designed to fill in blank memories, and it convinces itself that the fabricated memory is real. But this isn't one of those times. I know it's real. The last thing I remember was that I was on my way to school. After that, though, there's only bits and pieces of memories. It's all kind of jumbled up and weird and vague. I can picture in my mind's eye an image of me explaining something to our history teacher, and then, I don't know, everything kind of gets a little fuzzy, like a large hair that pushed me into a hole, you know? And everything is just spinning round and round, flashing like an old TV screen. But apparently, all of these images are just consequences of whatever it was that happened. And, all right, you might actually be interested in the event itself, so I should probably get on with that. I'm not sure that I can tell you exactly what happened, but at least let me start from the very beginning. I should warn you that I only know some parts of the story, and there aren't many people involved, so I don't know if it's possible to get a complete, accurate, version or whatever. Anyway, it started out as quite an ordinary day. Not anything important was supposed to happen today, like a holiday or even a half day. So there I was, getting ready for school. I do, explicitly remember that I dropped a piece of food on my skirt while I was having bacon and scrambled eggs for breakfast. So I had to change super fast to catch our bus on time. And just like the morning, the day at school progressed totally normally. I think, anyway. I guess my friends did tell me that I was behaving kind of weirdly, like I was trying to find someone in the hall and I kept desperately looking at my phone. I know for a fact we didn't have any history classes that day, so the psychologist suggesting that I fabricated my memories is totally false. But after that, things got a little confusing. I don't exactly remember much after that point. It seems like I had apparently stayed at school after class for some reason. No one knows why or who I was with. The school security told me that I told them I had felt sick, and my history teacher, him again, walked me out of the building to have a breath of fresh air. No one knows where I was the next 2 days. Nobody knows what was done to me. The doctors couldn't find any marks on my body. That means no one hit me or tortured me, and there were no signs of injections or stuff, so, the only thing that they could find was leftover hamburger in my stomach. It seems to me like someone kidnapped me, didn't do anything bad, and also fed me? That's it. It's super weird. Our school does have a few security cameras, so at first the police thought that, that would be a good lead, but none of them faced the inner courtyard, only the exits. And no camera caught a glimpse of me leaving that day. Not even the street traffic cams caught anything. It was like I was just carried off by a UFO or vanished. These are the absolute facts that the police gave me and the ones that I remember. And now I'll try to prove to you that there's no way my history teacher isn't guilty for everything. As I can recall from the shards of my memories, I definitely spoke to him that day. Though we didn't have any classes with him, and he's not the kind of person you just, casually talk to. He walked with me to the school gate. Why? Why didn't he call an ambulance and watch me till I was all right, or at least safe? The other clue, though it's not concrete, is that my phone was carefully cleared of any information. As a normal teenager, I'm always taking pictures of, everything I do and eat, and I'm always posting them on Twitter and Instagram. I got, not a big following, but enough that, my friends check up on it, right? But there's no photos of the last month at all. Even a single, shitty selfie. Who the hell would hack into my phone without knowing my password? So, with all that, this is how I think everything went down. I must have uncovered some, high-key sus info. Or I don't know, an unflattering picture or something that was all related to our history teacher. And then I confronted him. Maybe I felt the need to blackmail or maybe warn him. No, with him it was definitely blackmail, for sure. And when I had my phone unlocked to show him something, he must have taken that opportunity to erase all the evidence from my phone. Crafty bastard. Before taking me away to feed me a hamburger, I guess? I don't know what goes inside the mind of a crazy person. But unfortunately, my theory didn't persuade the police at all. Sure, I can say whatever I want, but without solid evidence, I can't actually do anything. And I'm so scared. I honestly fear for my life. I don't think I could, mentally handle something like that happening again. What about my friends? Are they safe? That criminal is still free, working in our school, plotting his next move.
They treat me as the most creepy school teacher for a good reason. I don't like kids, especially teenagers from high school. They are angry and mean, and some of them even manage to fall in love with teachers. That's why I made this nasty image from the first days of my working here and kept using it all the time. My name is Dave, and I'm that devilish history teacher. And it seems it was really my fault that someone kidnapped Stephanie. But I guess it was too much or too little of my acting the demon teacher role because Stephanie appeared in my life. The girl decided it would be a great idea to stalk me with her feelings. And it feels like she even didn't understand whether she hated or adored me. Her stupid messages contained words about me being so nasty. Also, they were screaming about my eyes, hands, or voices in her head. It would be better not to receive any letters from Stephanie. Their absence would for 100% mean that the girl calmed down and disappeared from my sight. But everything worked out so awful and not as I planned. At first, Stephanie destroyed my evil reputation and then took on the reputation as a teacher. For some reason, she made her mind to appear where she wasn't expected at all, being stupidly in love with me, though I didn't give her any reason. She started following me all the time and also took pictures. I didn't know about that and kept living my ordinary life. Although it was rather boring, it had some secrets. As a result, I appeared to be the main character of one very interesting video. And that little thing even dared to show me it. Stephanie stalked me after classes when I stayed in the principal's office after the duty. That was the best time to refill my wallet with money from the school cash box. The principal has never counted the money, so I wasn't afraid to be caught. Don't think of me as some thief stealing public money. The cash from the box was given by school sponsors and the board of trustees, therefore it belonged to us all, so I just took my part of it. Unfortunately, Stephanie peeped right at the moment when I was putting the bills into my pocket. The girl started to blackmail me and did it in quite a stupid way. She demanded a date from me. And when I said no, she started whining about extra classes. Stephanie promised to remain silent about what she had seen. She cried and asked me to give her a chance and get to know her. The existence of the incendiary video, as well as a spy at school, was dangerous. I agreed with Stephanie, just for show. At the time, I was planning how to get rid of that obsessed fan and her opposition research. Almost no one knows I have a rare disease that makes me take dangerous pills. Even a little excess of the daily amount can cause memory loss and movement disorder. Basically, you just black out, like from the sleeping pill, and then remember nothing. Once I accidentally made such a mistake, so now I'm sure about what is written on the package. But in that case, the pills could have saved me. I made some tea and dissolved the pills in Stephanie's cup beforehand. The girl believed to be irresistible so much that sipped all the tea and suspected nothing. Then she passed out, just like I planned. I deleted the video from her phone memory and also all the other videos and photos, which included me. Then I carefully walked her out of the school and left her on the steps. Also, I warned the school guards that one of the students felt sick. After that, I destroyed the evidence, cups of tea, and went home using the other way. The next morning, I found out that Stephanie didn't come. She was missing, and no one could find her. To be honest, at first, I thought nothing bad. Maybe the ambulance doctor decided that girl was high and took her to the hospital. Or the cops noticed the girl. And now Stephanie is in the police department waiting for her parents to save her. But no, nobody saw her, and the police called me to testify. I told them my version of what happened, which was confirmed by the security. The cops asked me why I didn't help the student. I honestly said that it was not my responsibility to help unconscious students, though I warned the school guards. They believed me and didn't even check the cams. Well, they anyway were not able to do that as there were no cameras at our school. Officially, they hang here, but are fake. The real cams are too expensive for the school, so the principal decided to use the fake ones. That was the other reason why I took the money. I knew no one would see that. The girl was found after several days. She felt well, but no one knew where she was and what she did. It seems I screwed up the number of pills because they erased not only 2 days, but almost the whole month from her memory. Fortunately, she also forgot about her stupid feelings. I guess she figured out something because she started to say that I was her kidnapper. The first time I heard that, I felt sorry for not giving her a critical amount of pills. At the moment, Stephanie is systematically ruining my reputation, showing me as some maniac. Fortunately, no one believes her, but it seems it would be better for me to leave soon. I don't know where she was all that time, but I honestly regret her coming back. Please, do share in the comments your opinion about the story and its characters. Like the video, watch it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe not to miss the next episodes.